The Alentejo. Farming land. Dry land. Dry land that left people no choice but to vacate the fields and abandon the region. Land that was only in need of water to generate new development opportunities in agriculture, industry, public water and energy supply, and in tourism. It was here where the Alqueva project was born. With many false starts, the Alentejo irrigation plan of the 1950s, initially focusing solely on agriculture, developed into the multi-purpose Alqueva project. To get it all off paper and onto the ground, the company Edia was created, equipped with the necessary technical and human resources to implement and manage this most ambitious of projects. Alqueva, a dream of generations, began to take shape in 1995, when the project finally broke ground. A strategic water reserve was created, able to ensure regular water distribution and offset the adverse effects of droughts, so typical of this region. This provided the necessary conditions to develop agriculture, electricity production, tourism and agro-industries, and to sustain the local water supply. New life was breathed into the regional business community, and consequently the local labour market too. The centrepiece of this whole enterprise is the Alqueva Dam, spanning the river Guadiana. With a capacity of 4,150 cubic hectometers, it can hold enough water for Portugal's entire annual requirements. Downstream from this, the Pedrogon Dam was built. These dams ensure a reversible system of electricity production, powering the turbines and pumping water back to the main Alqueva reservoir. They also provide water for distribution throughout the region, with an area of direct influence of around 10,000 square kilometers. 3 large pumping stations provide water for the entire system. Around 2,000 kilometers of primary channels and pipelines, 68 reservoirs, dams and weirs, 47 intermediate pumping stations, 5 mini hydro plants, 6,500 irrigation hydrants, providing water for 120,000 hectares of good soil, making up the Alqueva global system. This huge infrastructure is responsible for taking water to all the lakes and agricultural fields in the region, and in particular to the public water supply reservoirs, supplying 13 municipalities and more than 280,000 inhabitants. New crops have given us new landscapes in the Alentejo. The diversity of produce grown has turned this land, once dedicated almost exclusively to the production of dry cereals, into a showcase of new crops. In addition to olive groves, vast areas are used to grow fruit of all kinds, vegetables and nuts, corn and other crops, never seen in these parts, now grow successfully in the Alentejo fields. In the big lake, Alqueva, as throughout the region, new opportunities in tourism have sprouted. Sport, leisure, gastronomy, culture, nature and astronomy, all here in a single destination, Alqueva. The most recent attraction is Dark Sky Alqueva, the first starlight tourism destination in the world, certified by UNESCO and the World Tourism Organization. The Museum da Luz, built in the new village of Aldeia da Luz, preserves the memory of the past, the stories and experiences of the submerged Aldeia da Luz, projecting into the future a new reality. And Nodar Nature Park, also created and managed by Edia to promote conservation, a place of study and leisure, and for observing flora and fauna, some of which are only found in Portugal. It is here, in this unique place on 1,000 hectares, that the conditions have been met for the return of the Iberian lynx. Alqueva is a sustainable project. A project concerned with the environment, biodiversity, with heritage and history, offering thousands of archaeological sites capable of revolutionizing our understanding of human occupation in this region. But Alqueva is more. The size, complexity and dynamics of Alqueva, the largest hydro-agricultural project ever undertaken in Portugal, requires an integrated management system. Permanent and rigorous technical and environmental monitoring ensures compliance with the necessary conditions for sustainable management. Telemanagement, the most advanced technology and management tools, along with constant monitoring and control of the territory, are fundamental to the project, safeguarding the future through permanent and continuously updated supervision. The Alqueva global system, with its channels, pipelines and lakes, is responsible for ensuring the connection between the reservoirs of Alqueva and Pedrógão and the entire territory. Management is carried out on a needs basis at any particular moment, with energy economy always taken into consideration by circulating the water at lower cost hours. For agriculture, the water is distributed through an extensive network of pipelines, terminating on the farmers' fields in the form of water hydrants. Water pressure is guaranteed by pumping stations, where filtering also occurs. Technicians ensure the regular operation of the system and provide support to farmers on the ground, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Edia's Geographic Information System, an essential tool for planning and project management, integrates all areas of Alqueva. Here, the most diverse control applications are developed, allowing a global or a detailed view of the operation at any moment. Edia's Map Center. A vital tool for planning, of course, but also for the monitoring of infrastructure, and in particular, the dams themselves. Being officially certified, this center is recognized for providing cartography and registry services. With Alqueva and its many associated activities, development has been ensured, creating wealth for the region and for the country as a whole. With Alqueva, the supply of water is guaranteed and risks resulting from drought have been mitigated, while at the same time creating the conditions to halt the desertification that has for so long plagued this region. Edia, the face of a project that has changed the Alentejo. Alqueva is more future.